there. That's a spirit right there.
What's that word for the comment board if I go?
Which one?
Should be that book. Yeah. Yes.
Probably just, we just can look it up. All praises. I'll check this for you right quick. Just lock your brothers, bear with us. All right, we live. All praises. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Let's start by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. All right, we the brothers from Babylon Tampa, Florida, from the Cameron province of Babylon. All right, come to see you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But before that, we're going to say, double honor, that was an apostle, great millstone, will teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers, persons working to sincerity, to scatter pride. All right, we're going to go into a little lesson today. All right, going into the condition of the battle, man. All right, because in this truth, we fight many different obstacles, all right, within our walk, man. All right, so brother, we're going to grab some scriptures, man. We're going to go into it. Lord, when you are edified. What you got?
I got this right here. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, and verse 56. And it says, "For while we live and commit iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. Then answered he me and said, This is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight."
Right, man. So this is the condition of the battle. All right, where we go through all kinds of trials and tribulations, afflictions, things that we suffer, man. This is all part of the condition of the battle. All right, we got to get up every morning, go work for these devils. We got to deal with people who got complete demons on them. All right, we got to deal with all kinds of situations, all right, that's against us, because this is a part of the condition of the battle, man. All right, what did the Lord tell us in Sirach chapter 2? Prepare thy soul for temptation, man. All right, so within this truth, we got to prepare our soul for temptations. And those temptations can come into different ways, man. All right, you can step out the door and have all things coming at you in different various ways. All right, because you are in the light, man. You within this truth. All right, the Lord has had us in his hedge, and everything around it is eager to get you and jack you up, man. All right, but that's all according to the condition of the battle. All right, bring it back.
2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 56. So verse 57, it's a lot. It says, "Then answered he me and said, This is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight."
Go ahead.
It says that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Right, if he get the victory. And we fighting for the victory, man. All right, we want to receive that reward. Okay, that reward that it's beyond all these mortal minds, man. You see, we're fighting for a reward within this thing, man. If you can grab Sirach chapter 2 right quick, because it's a beautiful reward within these works that we put forth, man. All right, it ain't for nothing. The Lord said, "Our works are not in vain, man." So the Lord knows the things that we're doing. All right, and it's up to you to believe and know that you're doing and putting forth works. All right, for a reward within this thing, man. Okay, within this work. All right, go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail."
Matter of fact, go ahead and break it down. We'll start from chapter 2, verse 1. So go ahead.
Start verse 1 then.
All right,
Sirach 2 and verse 1, it says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation."
That's right. So when you come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare yourself for temptation, man. All right, within this truth, you're going to be tempted by everything and anything, man. But being in the spirit, you're not going to be, affected by these things, man. Because you got your help outside. But as you know, when you put off these things, you put off of that, you know that you're going to have temptations being pretty much put in your face, man. That's what's all in this world. All right, but the Lord said, prepare yourself. How are we preparing ourselves? Through this wisdom, understanding, knowledge, man. Through these scriptures, through meditation, through prayer, through fasting, through studying, through all these things, man, that we fight and hope to the best of our ability to be those ones that be of their light. Okay, within that process, go ahead.
It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble."
You got it.
All right, so it says, "Set thy heart aright." and constantly endure, man. So we're going to be constantly put in situations where we're just going to have to endure it, you know. And we're in a situation right now where we're what? We're behind enemy lines.
Mm-hmm.
All types of demons are seeking to get after us. It tells you that in Isaiah, it says, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
That's right.
So all different type of forces of evil, is trying to knock you, off your journey, your mission. But you have to constantly endure.
Mm-hmm.
It says, going on, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
It's at thy last end.
Yeah.
So we got to continuing to strive for this truth unto death, what the scripture says, man. All right? You got to strive for this truth unto death. What is it? Sirach chapter 4, verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because what Lord said, he will fight for you, man. All right? But in that process, you got to keep searching and keep striving for y'all by Shema Shah, man. Because he's going to what? At the end, bring it back.
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
The Lord going to give his increase at the last end. The Lord said he'll exalt you in due time, man. So it's a process, you know. You might be catching hell over here, catching hell over there, but within the condition of this battle, all right, the Lord said he's going to uplift you, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Whoa, bring that back.
It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take cheerfully, man. Okay? Whatever we're going through, we got to take it cheerfully. And that's not the easiest thing to do. But hey, within that fight, man, you got to take it cheerfully. Okay? Go ahead.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
So be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. So we got to be patient within the spirit. Okay? We got to be suffering within the spirit. Just while we are at that state for that period of time while the Lord has us there, man. Because he will lift us up, man. And we believe that through faith. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Mm-hmm.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
You got it. Check this
All right. So it says, for gold is tried in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is likening brothers into fine gold, man. Like it tells you in Isaiah, I'll make a man more precious than fine gold. But to be that fine gold, you have to be refined in the fire. All the impurities that's on us have to come off of us.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
Because what is that fire is a purifying agency, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, put us in this it's like in this type of furnace, all right, and it's like a spiritual pressure, man, spiritual fire we're going through, just to break off those things that was, not right, man, that was unclean, all right, just so it can be renewed with cleanness, man. That's what the Lord's doing to our spirits. That's why we're gonna grab it, all right, in 1 Corinthians, I believe it was 1st or 2nd Corinthians, chapter 4. All right, where we'll go into though the outward man perish, the inward man is renewed day by day, roughly paraphrasing. But that goes in the same process, going through that fire, man. We got to go through this hell, ultimately get out that condition that we were sitting in for a little minute, okay, at a period of time, just to receive those things that's new, Go ahead.
It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Mm-hmm.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy.
Lord said, wait for his mercy, man. All right, we go through all kinds of stuff every day. We deal with different type of demons, wicked thoughts, fleshly things. All right, all kinds of things. But what the Lord say? Wait for his mercy, man. All right, you could be mentally going through things, physically going through things, emotionally going through things, man. You be feeling like you're on a break of insanity sometimes. Well, I said, wait for his mercy, man. Okay? That's the thing about the scriptures. They're comforting to you. All right? That's what you're searching out for the Lord, man. You're seeking the Lord. And that's what the Lord wants, because when you see us doing these things, then the Lord does those little things and, throw your bone here too, help you out here and there. And it's the Lord, helping you out. Before you know, your spirit starts to be developed in faith and develop in trust in all things, man. You see? Because you waited for his mercy, man. And that will happen when you just continue to do what the Lord asks us to do, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go out of silence, ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Ooh, so your reward shall not fail, man. And you think about it, what kind of reward, that those elect man gonna receive, man. All right, by striving the way they striving the way they striving. Okay, we hoping to be that elect, man. The Lord said that reward shall not fail. All right, the Lord is a man of His word, man. You see, so we just believe in those things and trust in the process. The Lord will make sure that we're not going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go ahead.
So ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Mm-hmm.
It says, look at the generations of old, which we do that, going into these accounts. Hey, we looking at the generations of old right now, going into the book of Sarasota, because the scriptures is a record book of our forefathers and how the Lord came through for us, how the Lord punished us. So it says, look at the generations of old, and see that ever any trust in the Lord was confounded, or that any abiding in his fear was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
That's right. Who ever did the Lord despise that called upon him, man?
Yeah.
Where? You see? Because the men is doing what they gotta do for the Lord, okay, even striving to the best of their ability, or even as the ones of old, man, our forefathers, who always came through, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes those men had to go through a lot of shit. They had to go through a lot of things. Look at Job. Job had to go through all kinds of obstacles, situations, sicknesses, illnesses, diseases, certain things, man. Being, he had stuff taken away from him, his wife, his kids, his cattle, but the Lord still looked out for him. He meditated on these scriptures. All right, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'll start from the top again. That's a beautiful point. Look at the generations of old and see that ever any trust in the Lord was confounded, or that any abiding his fear was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord is full of compassion, mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
So hey, just giving you all the characteristics of the Lord, to those that put their trust in him, man. So the Lord is very pitiful, forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Right now we're being afflicted. Okay, but in due time, the Lord's going to send his son back, Yahushua, to save us from this affliction. Because not only are we in captivity, but we're in captivity within captivity in these bodies, man.
Yeah.
Subject to iniquity, subject to sin.
Mm-hmm.
We go off and we get back up. We go off and get back up. That's hell in itself.
Yeah.
You don't want to go off. You want to stay on point, but it's the way the Heavenly Father set this thing up.
Yeah, man. The Lord put us in these chains of darkness, man. Okay. Put us in these certain conditions, all right, that's gonna make us cry out to him.
Yeah.
You see? You're in this corruptible flesh and you can't do certain things right, man. What's gonna make you want to do? Call upon the Lord.
Lord.
You turn around, Lord. Lord, you calling on you, Lord. He going through it, Lord. You start praying more, you start doing this more, you start doing all kinds of things more. You see? That's the Lord chastising us, man. That's a form of it. But the Lord does those things so that we can, call upon him. You see? That was them nine? You got more? Come. I got this right here. This 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. It says, Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind.
Yeah, so you come into this truth, you gird up the loins of your mind. Prepare your mind, bro. This isn't a physical battle. This is a spiritual battle.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't coming to this truth, trying to be Rocky Balboa, go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you gotta gird up the loins of your mind, bro. It's all in the mind. Majority of the afflictions you gonna catch is in the mind, man.
That's right. Fighting yourself.
Yeah, fighting yourself. Fighting yourself, fighting the demons, fighting the old man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Esau, he the least of your worries. We know it's guaranteed that he going down, he going to captivity. We know that. But you got to gird up the loins of your mind against yourself. against the old man that's gonna try to creep up on you. And it's the condition of the battle the Lord put us in, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all a test to see who really wants it and who doesn't really want it. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's a fight. Read on it. It says, be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you as the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach.
It says hope to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta open this. You gotta open these accounts into the end, bro. You have to hold on to this. That's what Yahushua said. Hold fast to that which thou hast. So the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding the Lord gave to you, you gotta hold on tight to it. Because Satan, he tells you in Peter, as a roaring lion, he's coming to try to take that away.
Yeah.
First thing Satan does is what he does is target your hope. If he takes away your hope, now you ain't hoping the Lord no more. You know, now you can be easily rooted about the truth, man. You know, Scripture says, "Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him."
That's right. That's actually, you know, you can grab right quick.
That's what it is.
Sirach chapter 14.
Sirach 14.
Because that's a beautiful point, man. You see, because Satan, like a roaring lion, seeking who devour, man. Which I got it. You can hold that. This is 1 Peter chapter 5. The brother mentioned verse 8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking who he may devour."
Yeah, and he ain't looking for 2/3 niggas, bro. He looking for you brothers, man.
That's right.
Hey, when we come to the truth, you have a spiritual bounty on your back. Because, like in the book of Job, the Lord said, "Hey, have you considered my servant, Lord?" Say like him, I can easily get him, Lord. Let me throw me on him, Lord. I can easily get him out there. And you got to look at him like, "Hey, who?" You know what I'm saying? You got to match these damn demons' energy. Like, who? You gonna get me out? Okay,
yeah.
You gotta fight, man.
Yeah, you gonna find yourself fighting these demons, man. Right. Be like, didn't I just get rid of your ass?
Yeah. You coming right back.
You coming right back.
Right back. Yeah.
Yep. It says, reading that again, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." So you have Satan, the spiritual counterpart, trying to get at you, plague your mind. Okay, not only we got to deal with the physical counterpart, these devils, you know what I'm saying, with their witchcraft and warlocks and stuff and enchantments and principalities and dark places.
Yeah, like we send up prayers. They send up prayers.
Yeah, man. Every day they doing these things. Yeah. Not only got to deal with that, but now we got to deal with the invisible forces. You know, coming at you, sleep, man. And we fight daily, man.
Every day.
Every day you go to sleep, you fight demons in your sleep, man. I was talking to the brother about it, man. I was like, yo, man, you know, it's crazy because we literally call upon the Lord even in our sleep, man. In our sleep, y'all must be outside. Y'all must be outside, man. We literally rebuking demons, man.
You sleep, bro.
You wake up, you rebuking demons again.
And the Lord said, "This is not your rest."
That's right.
No rest here, bro. You wake up, and you know you go out to face with the world. You gotta deal with the physical demon Satan.
That's right. Yeah.
You go to sleep, you gotta deal with the spiritual demon Satan.
You gotta deal with the demons at the job. You know, brothers be really be dealing with afflictions too at their job, man.
24/8, man.
Brother gotta turn around and hit the devil, tell you pick up. Brothers not too long ago told us. He said this devil had the brother out turning big rocks to little rocks.
Oh yeah.
Big rocks to little rocks, man. Beep beep beep. All right, now hit me. Beep beep beep. Now move those over and do the same thing. Like, hey man, we literally gotta deal with these devils doing that in different forms of ways, man. In every situation. But that's the type of stuff we gotta deal with within this Esau kingdom, man. All right. It's that was you got it.
Now this is the book of Sirach 14 and verse 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that hath not slipped with his mouth, and is not pricked with the multitude of sins." Okay, so you know.
Yeah, when you sit there, you just oh man, pretty much beat yourself down. Oh, this, you know what I'm saying? Just going into just saying stuff that's unnecessary, man.
Oh, you know, they wouldn't because I keep falling short.
Yeah, all this stuff, man. You know, because that's going. You know what's gonna do? It's just gonna beat yourself down. It's gonna talk about not doing that, man. You know, not let your sins weigh you down. All right, your multitude of sins weigh you down. You see?
Second Ezra.
Yep. Go ahead. Bring it back.
Sirach 14 and 1. "Blessed is the man that have not slipped with his mouth, and is not pricked with the multitude of sins."
Right, and sometimes You know, it's a balance, man. Sometimes you're gonna get to a point where you're in a state of, mourning.
Yeah.
You know, you messed up. You really want to be focused, right? You want to do this right. You just trying, man. You know, you're gonna get to that point. You say, damn, man, I just want to do this right, man. You see, the Lord see that spirit, that broken and contract heart.
Yeah.
Lord see that, and guess what? The Lord does certain things to uplift you.
Yeah.
You see, but just to a point where it read on the next scripture. Don't tell you. Go ahead.
It says, "Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him."
So just not letting it get to a point where it's condemning you, but
yeah.
knowing that, hey, man, blessed is he whose conscience has not condemned him, man.
Because you can condemn yourself out the truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you take heed to them spirits, because when the demon goes to intelligence, they know that shit don't feel good when you fall short.
Man, these demons know us, man.
They'll play on your conscience. They'll play on your guilt, and they can have you condemn yourself out the truth. If you take heed unto them, it says, "Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him, and who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord."
Right. You see, and what's gonna help us to fight against those type of forces, man? What's gonna help us to stand up against those type of forces? These scriptures, man. Precept.
Comfort.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning." So you got things that's written within these scriptures that comfort our forefathers, and man, that comfort ones that will fight in truth and sincerity to the best of their ability, even unto death. Okay, that we're learning about within these scriptures. Read on, it says that we through patience, meaning the suffering and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay, might have hope, man. We hoping into the very last end, man, because look at this condition that we're in, man. Look at the state of we gotta deal with and struggle with. Brothers gotta struggle to pay their bills, man. Brothers gotta struggle to get the smallest things in and still not have nothing. Matter of fact, we can grab that right quick, Bubba Shop.
The Haggai?
That Baruch.
Oh, that Baruch.
Baruch 3,
Baruch 3 and 8.
yeah.
It's the book of Baruch.
God.
Should be right here.
Let me see. I think I got the Haggai right here. While you grab that. This is the book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough." So you out there working. And some brothers is working in construction. Some brothers is driving buses, got their CDL. Some brothers that's carpenters. You got some brothers that's working regular 9 to 5s. The list goes on, man. We sowing so much, okay? But we ain't bringing in nothing. We bringing in little. You might have worked. You got brothers got deal with child support. You could be working down there 40 hours, and child support take out down there 200 something, man. Depending on how much you gotta pay. But the fact that you gotta labor this much and still gotta give money to these devils, man. You bringing in little. You can't even pay certain things when it comes to essentials to your house because you gotta give these money to these devils, man. Or they taking out your check. You ever go to a bank and try to get a little loan and you can't even get a loan?
Yeah.
It says
And that's the scripture. That's the curses.
Mm-hmm.
It says he shall loan to you, but you cannot loan to him.
That's right.
Sometimes that way want to get you a loan. I remember when you first started testimony, I sat to pay for 30 motherfucking minutes. 45 minutes trying to get a loan from this damn devil.
Mm-hmm.
There's oh, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, curses, man.
Yeah.
Curses.
And brothers be trying to do certain things so they can what? Have a little still left.
Yeah.
Damn. God damn.
Hey, when you come to this truth, them curses are on full effect, man.
100%.
Curses are on full effect. The Lord gonna make you feel every drop of them curses.
Yeah, man.
Your woman gonna commit adultery.
And it's gonna tell you in the room.
Not gonna be able to enjoy your kids.
Mm-hmm. It says, read it on. It says, "Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe with you." Wait, so like it. "Ye clothe you, but there is none warm, and he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Man, you know, you work your ass off. All right, it's lucky for my friends, but you know, it's still not enough. You see, you working hard, just for nothing. You go ahead and push that. Just for nothing, man. You go to doing your best. Sometimes brothers got kiss ass at certain jobs just so that they can take care of their household, man.
Give overtime.
Give overtime. You do overtime, these devils still,
It's never enough.
nothing, man. Just turn around and get the money back to these devils.
Yep.
This is captivity we in, man. The stress and the condition that we are under. This is why we need Yahweh Shai, man. This is why we need the Lord. We need Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
All right, because this place is completely corrupted with wickedness. Okay, you got LGBT, something going on. You got to say it cold. You got all these kind of things being promoted. You know, feminism and all these things, man. We need to get the hell up out of here. Adultery, all this, man. And that's all according to, you know, just this whole damn
backward society.
That's right.
And the vexation doesn't stop, but it's gonna come to an end the day Yahweh Shai delivers us.
That's right.
That was it on that.
No, that was it on that.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 7, and it reads, "And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity."
Hey man, brothers be doing that, man. God dang, man, you know, you be call on Yahweh Shai, man. Be right in the middle of the damn parking lot. You gonna praise the Lord, man. You know, we fear the Lord, man. We know that at the end of the day, man, this is the reason why we got, you know, we be giving praises and go as hard we going, because this is a part of our hell, man. Bring that back.
It says, Baruch 3 and 7 says, "And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in thy hearts, in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name."
It says to the intent, which we was mentioning earlier. You see, it's the reason why the Lord put us through these things. So at the end of going through all this hell, we can get, you know, call upon the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity, for we have called to mind all the iniquities of our forefathers that sinned before thee. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
So because our the stuff we messed up on, all right, that we suffering for it.
Yeah.
We gotta make these payments. Excuse talk about we gotta go to these devils for one of all things, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that and you can go ahead and touch on it.
Yep.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48 says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord of Shai shall send against thee."
So the Lord sent his devil against us for our disobedience, man. And we, at one point in time, bro, Israel cannot be fucked with, bro. The Lord can give, if the Lord can give Jake a flashback of who we once were, man, that should make you cry, man.
We was on top.
We was on top, man. Hey, Psalms 82 and 6 says, "Ye are gods, you shall die like men." Gods, bro. Imagine gods going from a godlike estate to working for a base man. You know?
All because we messed up.
All because we went against this, you know? Yeah. And, you know, and we looking like, damn, man, we want to get back to that.
Yeah.
But then you got the rest of us be like, nah, man, we don't want that, man. We want to be niggas.
That's crazy.
That's vexation, too.
That's the huge vexation.
Yeah.
Imagine knowing through the Spirit that the Lord had gave us all these things, did all these things for us. You know, it's the counsel in the scripture.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, what the fuck? And the Lord said, He gonna do more. If we did that elect, oh, that's gonna stoke you up. You're gonna be hyped.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that we was ruling, you know,
Knowing that we gonna rule again.
taking over stuff. Brothers, come on now, man. But you got Jacob, just want to stay here. And we got brothers who really fighting, man, sincerely. You see? But that's the whole condition of the battle. That's a part of it. Read that again. It says Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord your God shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
And want of all things. Go to the death of anything. You don't know why hours so you pay your bills. Sometimes you should like, hey man, can I get a few overtime hours to pay my bills? Like, nope, you still can't get a bill. Like, you can't do it right now. Man, I gotta pay my bills for my kids in here. It's not my problem.
Oh.
But then motherfucker will call your ass on a Sunday, ain't make you come to work. As soon as you say no, he ready to fire your ass, man.
Yep.
That's the fucking devil, bro.
Or if you don't come in that day, you might have an emergency. You might have to do stuff. You might have to do what you wanted to do in the spirit, man.
Yep.
Okay? These devils will turn around and be spiteful, evil as hell, take your hours away, you know, take certain things away, making your work life harder. Oh, you didn't get that spot. Or you didn't get there. Oh, we don't need you. Go home early. Labor's low. How the hell labor low? But you got all this time available. People got all this time available. What the hell? That's the type of stuff we gotta deal with though, man. You see? Read on, it says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yep, and for the most part, he destroyed us, man. He decided who we were. You know what I'm saying? Completely, this devil completely took the affliction to a whole other level. You know what I'm saying? He really beat the Israelite out your ass. Because the early slaves, they knew they was Israel. They spoke Hebrew. It tells you in that movie. Shows you in that movie.
What was that? Cookie or something?
Nah. Damn, what's that? That devil Steven Spielberg had made. I forgot what it was called, but it's a slave movie that he made. You know,
talking about what that one dude.
With that one dude off of Blood Diamond, the one West African Jake. You know what I'm talking about?
I know you're talking.
But anyway, it showed you that he knew the Israelites because on the way up to the Americas, Jake was in the ship saying Yahweh, Yahweh. But we know the name of the Lord is Yahweh. So they were really saying Yahweh, Yahweh, man. So the motherfucking be showing you that they know we the Israelites. But they beat that out of us. That's why he said, what's your name? He said, my name is Kunta. But he said, no, your name is Toby. So he done beat you from saying I'm an Israelite to now you black and now you Afro-American and you are African and American. You black African American. You don't know who the fuck you is. But now we know who we are through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
See, the Lord, what he about to start doing is, he about to start taking these curses and putting them upon y'all ass.
That's right.
You know?
It said that Deuteronomy chapter 30, man. Yeah. Okay. Esau don't know, hey man, Esau don't know what's really about to hit him, man, until it hit him. And when it hit him, that devil he gonna suffer, man.
Yeah. Because
you touched the apple of the Lord's eye. And that's something that comforts us in the spirit, man, that's fighting that you sincerity. Okay? Here you have we serving and doing all these things, you know, they the one from beating our backs and spiritually whooping our ass, you know, working us, overworking us, slaving us into doing certain things you don't want to do. Okay? You don't think the Lord gonna get your ass for that? You don't think the Lord gonna jack you devils up for that? You don't. Hey man, the Lord gonna jack them devils up for messing you brothers that's struggling, man. In every element that you are in every condition that you in, man. The Lord gonna jack those devils up.
Yeah.
You know.
The Lord is acting us up. He loves us, but he gonna do to those he hates, man.
Exactly.
Esau, you got something coming for you, boy. That was on that.
That was in on that con. I'm gonna grab this last scripture right here, and we can close it out. This is the book of
When you read it, I'll read it for you.
Con. Let me see right quick. 1 Timothy 6 and 12. We're gonna close it out with that. The Lord, when you brothers are edified.
It's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith.
It said, fight the good fight of faith.
Lay hold on eternal life. Whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses.
So that's a part of the works, man.
Yeah.
That's the condition that we gotta keep striving for this truth unto death, doing the works to the best of our ability, in every state that we're in. Okay. So Lord willing, amen, we be called, man. Lord willing that we hope to be that elect, man.
Yeah.
All right, because it's a greater reward for the works that we do now, man. Okay, there's something beautiful within these things that we're doing. Okay, on the other side, man. Okay, building up treasures in the heavens. All right, so we gotta continue to fight the good fight of faith, brothers. You know, Lord, when you were edified, man. All right, for you sincere brothers are still fighting the truth of sincerity. Okay, the ones that are struggling. All right, in the conditions that you're in, man. All right, the Lord sees these things, and man, the Lord doesn't go, Lord's not gonna forget that, man. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. Once again, the Bible said I was an apostle, but no son will teach you well. Until next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, praise.
Thank you for the excellent right